Hello YouTube, yes it is indeed me. If you could not tell. Which is fine if you could not, but also fun if you could. Oberon. Remember, this is a crystal ball which is held in the claws of a dragon. Zarlot, which is a lightning bolt, which is a symbol of Zeus. So it's, in English that's spelled with Z. We have the star, which is a 7-point star, which is something like this. And of course, if you cannot see it and you do not recognise it by now, there is a dragon on top. Perhaps I should show you this dragon. Now this one is holding, if you can see it, a sword. Now, first of all, two reasons as to why I'm doing today's little video, which will be probably a short one, hopefully. So I do have, normally I have on this particular curved pointy hat. This one. This is the curved pointy hat I normally wear. However, I do have another one. That's right, I do have another one. Now, as you saw, the other one that I just held up has stars all over it and dangling at the end. Now, this one, however, is also a curved pointy hat. However, it does not have any stars anywhere and it's all dangling at the end of the point. That other curved pointy hat does not have any stars around it or dangling at the end of the point. So, the question is, this is the reason why I'm doing this video. In the video I did for the autumnal equinox, I was wearing this particular curved pointy hat. Now, I shared that video with someone else, not on YouTube, but on something called WhatsApp. Well, I shared the video from YouTube. And he's a wizard and a witch and a psychic, I think, or something, or a bit of both. Anyway, he, like me, is also a wizard as well. And he thought that this hat does not suit me. I told him the reasons why I wear it, of course. And I sent him a picture of myself with this hat on. And also, and I did another picture away from YouTube, but I also sent him a picture of myself wearing this hat. Now, he seemed to think that I looked much better holding both my staff and, well, even not holding my staff, but with this particular grey one on. Personally, I am not sure which one looks the best because from both those pictures I took, the one with the blue hat was ages ago. With both hats on, holding and or not holding my staff, I believe that I look good in both. Now, however, as a grey magic magician, that's spelling of G-R-E-Y, the colour, and the spelling of the pronunciation G-R-A-Y, same pronunciation, grey magic. And that is, just to remind you, a magic that incorporates both white, and black at the same time. And as you know, if you're into your art, if you mix the colour of white, the colour paint of white and the colour of black together, you get grey. And that's what that grey magic is. Now, with white, excuse me for talking whilst I'm wiping my eyes a little bit. Now, with white magic, it only is supposed to be about only positivity. Black magic is supposed to be about only negativity. Now, grey magic is a little different again, because what it does is it incorporates both elements, which is both positivity and negativity together at the same time. So, there you have that little explanation. Yes, I do have some music on again in the background. The CD player I have used before, however, well, it went kaputski, as some people might call it, or the way of the dinosaur. It decided to have a tantrum and it decided that it had had enough of being my CD player. So each of those pieces of music I actually recorded off the internet through YouTube, and they're Unitarian hymns, although one of them is done to the hymn, as you might be able to tell from the theme of, or the music of, Morning Has Broken. However, the hymn is not called Morning Has Broken, it is called Look at the Hillside, and you will know that one from my recent autumnal equinox video. So, in the comments below, I would like you guys, my subscribers, to suggest to me which out of the two hats, the two wizards' hat, look better. Because I genuinely would like to know which you guys, my subscribers, all 36 of you please, think in the comment, in the comments box below. I would like all of you to basically say to me which wizard's hat out of these two I actually look better wearing. Is it going to be this one, or this one? Now they both have a curved pointy. They are both curved pointy hats, which are traditional proper wizard's hats. So whichever one you think I look better in, please let me know in the comments down below. Out of those two, now whichever out of the two gets the most comments in the comments box down here below, I will then see which one out of the two gets the most comments, and whichever one out of those two gets the most comments is the one I could look better in. That is the one I will wear in future videos. I just take the hats off because they're easier for keeping my hair under control, believe it or not, because it is getting longer. In each video my hair gets either short, a lot of the videos my hair will either be shorter or longer than the last one, than in the last video. So yes, so today's video is not necessarily autumn or Samhain themed or Halloween themed. It is actually specifically themed on a specific subject area. And yes, I did, and because of those comments from that particular friend of mine, I thought that it would be most appropriate to do a video on this subject here on YouTube. So although I am not recording this live on YouTube right now, and I'm doing it at home again, I thought it would be, if the weather had held and it was not a mix of sunshine and showers today here in Bristol, I would have gone to that location from last time, from the autumnal equinox video, the area which is called Lee Woods in Ashton Court, and where I've stood before, and I would have done it there. But as the weather is not exactly what I would call favourable today, so as I said, as the weather is not what I would call favourable today, I have indeed done this video at home. Now, although for the outside videos I do not have any such altar, I do enjoy making the videos. Now, one of the videos you saw last time in connection with the songs that we have playing on my phone, which are voice recordings from YouTube, vocal recordings from YouTube, it's only the instruments only, or some people call it an instrumental. You will have seen a video where I was talking about true freedom, and I was doing it in the Unitarian meeting hall in Bristol, in the main city centre, at the back of Cabot Circus, in an area called Brunswick Square. Now, if you type that into Google Maps, you will find it. Now, from where I am here in Easton, in Bristol, along Stapleton Road, I'm not going to tell you the exact location, the exact address, but that's only literally almost not even an hour's walk, because all I have to do is walk into Old Market, the Old Market area near the main city centre of Bristol, and from there, walk into the main city centre, but not actually directly into the city centre, and head towards Cabot Circus, and then straight up to where the Unitarian meeting hall, well, the Unitarian Bristol meeting hall is. Well, it is a meeting hall. It is specifically for Unitarians and other faiths to come and use it and gather with Unitarians. And so that's where I did that service too. And you will have seen it on YouTube. It is available on YouTube. It's not, although it's not one of their own, because they do have a channel for both Unitarian channels, which I said one is in the French area, which I can also walk to from here. It's a long walk, but it's a nice walk. But so hopefully I will hopefully be leading the service they're going to have there for Samhain, or Halloween as some people call it. Now, also because they are not just the Christians and they're not just pagan, they have other religions too. So I'm going to have to, when I do it, I am going to have to tie in the theme of All Souls or All Saints Day from the Christian faith, just to make it, an enjoyable and interesting and acceptable service for everybody else who comes when else I need the service. So yes, I am indeed a pagan priest. If you want to know how to become one yourself, I can teach you, or for that matter, you can use the book I probably spoke about in one of my other videos before, by the so-called Reverend Laura O'Brien, who's an Irish preacher, pagan priestess, and she wrote a book on how to get into the pagan priesthood as either a priest or priestess, and it's a very useful book. But at the end, you basically ordain yourself, because you have chosen deities or a deity, such as these ones here displayed, or on the other altars which I've shown you in the past, and then you become their or his or her priest or priestess, and you, well, obviously as a pagan priest or priestess, you will then obviously lead people in services and or spiritual matters, like you would like any other spiritual or religious or faith group, such as whether it be the Unitarians, Christianity, Judaism, Sikhism, Baha'ism, Hinduism, and it may not be appropriate to say this, but well, for some of you it may not be appropriate, but for the rest of you it might be, what I call Baphometism, or Satanism, as some people might call it. You do have someone who leads the services. So, yes. But for whatever spiritual path or religion or faith that you have, you will have someone who will lead you and guide you in those areas and those spiritual areas. So, yes. But as I said, with that particular book, I can't remember the name of it because I don't have it on me right now because I'm letting out someone else borrow it, which is a Unitarian minister who I know reasonably well. Now, yes, so So the first one, as I said, was the music is Look at the Hillside, which is done on the tune of Morning Has Broken. The second one that was played was actually specifically a Unitarian hymn called Spirit of Life, which will be playing again in a moment. You'll hear the music for it, but I'm not going to sing the words for you. I might do that in the next video. And then the one at the end is not specifically a Christian one, but Christians do use it, and it's called When I Needed You. Now that'll be the last one that we'll play, and well, I might even go in, and that'll be the end. That is really practically, that really is the end of the video today. Yes, it's another short one, I know, and I know some of you actually enjoy these slightly longer videos because I get to give you a more broader look at the subject area and a longer talk. But what I'm going to have to do at some point is, for some of those subject areas, is look back at what I've already done, see how far I got with those older videos, and see if I can extend them perhaps in another future video. Also, on the comments below, which reminds me, I would like you guys at home, my subscribers, all 36 of you, if you have time, to, if you could very kindly please, say a little bit about yourself in the comment section if you've got enough room, and you know, introduce yourself to me basically. Excuse me. Also, and also some suggestions of what you would like my future videos to be on in regards to spiritual matters. Here we are. Here's Spirit of Life. So you just had a look at the hillside, now you've got Spirit of Life. And yes, and then obviously I will try to adapt and do those videos as well as using perhaps some of the themes from the Unitarian services, most Sunday mornings and Sunday evenings, and try to perhaps even do something of those themes on a YouTube video, which obviously I don't have the restrictions of doing it particularly on a Sunday and or for only about an hour, because on YouTube you can go up to past an hour, which I know some of you like that idea, some of you don't. Again, suggestions please in the comments below. Also, if you like the video, please do this. There's a button for doing this. That'd be great. Also, try and get more people to subscribe, because as I've told you before, they're good and not like me to mention it, get myself a lot more subscribers, at least a 1,000 or more. They, YouTube and or Google, will pay money into my bank account, directly into my personal bank account, for me to put out more videos. So the more subscribers I get, the more videos I can put out, and once I get to 1,000 or more, I can actually start getting paid. So do that and keep subscribing. And here we are. Here's Were You There? And one time on the video I may, like I did with the Autumnal Equinox, sing all 3 of those hymns for you. But that will be whether or not I feel like it, and whether or not you guys think it's a good idea. So again, in the comment section below. But I'm hoping you have, oh, that's only Monday, I'm hoping you all have a blessed day for the rest of the day and going into the evening tonight, and that you have a blessed rest of the week, and also a blessed weekend as well, and a blessed Sunday if you're going to any sort of spiritual services on Sunday this week, and which I know I will be, either in the morning or in the evening, or both, depends on how I feel on that day. I did not go this Sunday, no, to the evening service because it was chanting and meditation. And after last Sunday, the Sunday before when I brought a chant to the chanting meditation service, they not only took out, they didn't do all the verses, and they changed my words, so I was not too happy about that. So I decided this Sunday, last Sunday, it was last Sunday, I am not going to go. No, it was two Sundays before that. So I actually decided I'm not going to go to this one, which is this month. So I decided that Sunday night I'm not going to go. So I only went to the one on Frenchay in the morning, and we had a visiting Unitarian minister from London and around somewhere, the London district, and he spoke on the theme of self-worth. So that was a very interesting service. And it was on Zoom, so if you missed it, I am afraid you really did miss out there, I'm afraid. But it was in person, but it was also on Zoom. But as I said, if you didn't join in on Zoom, then I'm afraid you really did miss it. And also you have to be invited, and you have to know the meeting ID and the password to do Zoom. And it's a shame it is a great huge shame they did not also put it on YouTube, because that would have been really great, and it would have been wonderful to see. I'm sure for those of you who would like to perhaps have seen it on YouTube. Now, But anyway, that is basically practically it now for this video today. So I will leave you with the music, and remember, thumbs up if you like the video, and obviously subscribe as well, please. Continue to subscribe if this is your first time to my channel and any of my videos. And somewhere further back in the video there's reasons as to why I need you and want you to subscribe. And yes, now I don't know if you heard the outside weather, but as I said, it is not exactly favourable, and it has been raining on and off all day with a mix of sunshine. So I had a lot of rain falling around and outside and everything. You may have heard it during some parts of the video because it was quite heavy at some points. So for now, I'm just going to leave you with bright, positive love, blessings of love, light, happiness, positivity. And it might sound a bit odd, but also negativity, because in nature you need balance. So you don't need things to be one-sided either way. You need to be dead, absolute, total balance. And I'll leave you with all those thoughts and the blessings I've already left you with.